Sometimes I still find it hard to believe that this is my life. A few years ago, I was just a village girl with dreams bigger than my circumstances. My life was simple, very humble by the way, but that life taught me a lot from a very young age. Where I grew up, you weren't allowed to stay idle. I mean, if you're not cooking, you're out grazing the cows and goats. And while grazing, you are expected to collect firewood too. And also make sure you come home with animals well fed and a bundle of firewood on your back. That was my upbringing. And I also find it, by the way, difficult to rest without feeling guilt, but I'm working on it. But looking back, I didn't realize it then, but those ordinary days were preparing me for a life that would require resilience. Today, I wake up in London, I commute to work, and contribute to sustainability project in a global company. Honestly, I still have to pinch myself. If not God, sijui nani mwingine. There are days I just walk through these streets and quietly whisper a thank you. And that's exactly what this video is about. It's about my life and what it looks like to build a career, contribute to something bigger than myself, and also at the same time learn how to build a life far away from home. Because life abroad isn't just about the job, it's about learning to live alone, creating routines that keep you grounded, and finding joy in ordinary moments, as well as figuring things out when your family is thousands miles away. So come along with me for a week in my life as I navigate work, home, quiet moments, and everything in between. It's not always glamorous, and I definitely don't have it all figured out, but this is my life, which is very raw, imperfect, perfect, and I'm honestly very grateful for. Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. This is a weekly vlog of a day in life as an environmental graduate who is currently working as a sustainability program specialist. So just showing you my busy life and what I do. So yeah, I'll be carrying you wherever I go. And by the way, this is part of the video. I did this hair by myself. Can you imagine? Can you see? It's like boohoo. Is it like boohoo braids? I did it by myself on a Friday. So I did it on Friday evening. I spent the whole Friday from 5 until until 3 in the morning on Saturday. And the whole that time, I watched The Polygamist, 22 episodes. Because that was the movie that was trending over the weekend. Anyway, but yeah, I really love this one.
Seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the
Hi, happy Tuesday. I kind of feel like yesterday was very busy for me, My laptop was broken, so I had to report to the office to fix my laptop, and then after that I needed to go to an event. By the way, this week is London Climate Action Week, so most of companies will be hosting events that are talking about climate, nature, talking about energy, talking about sustainability. And I think it's a good opportunity for one, to network, get to know people, and two, expand your knowledge on different aspects of sustainability and environment. So yesterday I went to an event in Schroders. I hope I pronounced that name place well, but it was called Schroders. It was such a beautiful place. I love the area around London. I think probably on the weekend I'll do a video share with you. I think I should explore London more. Anyways, and then we're talking about, yeah, so Schroders in partnership with Green Finance Institute and Barclays Bank and Foreign Fauna. So people like key speakers we had key speakers from different industries talking about how they embed nature and biodiversity in their business, and I think it was very insightful. As someone who is currently owning a nature and biodiversity project, I think it was very insightful for me. So yeah, I came, did dance workout, as you can see, because I couldn't make to Zumba. Today's Tuesday. We also have an event. I'll be going to just, I think, some events, from one at KPMG and one at PwC. So yeah, also looking forward to learn from that. But for now I wanna log in for, I think, maybe 3-4 hours, because it's 7. Log in and then get some things done before leaving, because I don't want to carry my laptop. It's so heavy carrying my laptop. I just want to go there and network with people, and then yeah, I'll share with you how the week goes. Let me show you how I am dressed. I know guys, I am very random. I had to change a million times, but I think this is more comfy and feels like, you know, cleavage is covered. See you on the other side. This is how 34 degrees feels. I can't even start describing how it feels. I feel like someone is burning me. Oh God, what did we do? This is what we say, that we are vulnerable creatures in front of nature. Like, we are just nothing. In front of nature, we are nothing, okay? I can feel it in my bones. Some practical things we can do with climate change. By the way, the fact that this is London Climate Action Week is making sure we are, you know, we are fair to nature. You know, even the things we do, plant trees. I think actually the barest minimum you can do is plant trees and make sure you invest in nature. Yeah, next time you get a chance to plant trees, go plant trees. We have Mazingira Green Hub in Kenya. We have the conservation volunteers here in the UK. We have so many even trusts that plant these trees. So yeah, let's do more of these, guys. And then there are more bigger things like burning fossil fuels. That is even worse, because it contributes to like the emissions in the atmosphere, and that contributes to global warming. Hey guys, anyways, I hope I'm not late to my event. I am done preaching, so let's go. Sometimes it's really hard to believe that we are actually underground, like underground, like the houses are up there. Girl, so well designed. Going there, so here's the train.
फोटो बिल्कुल सही है, वहाँ से
those big buildings they shot there. Oh my god, these big buildings here. This is London. Oh my god, imagine. Oh my god, look. So that's where I came from. Yeah, this is the London, Tower of London. Do hiyo pale. No, inaitwa castle. Yeah, let me show you around. Let me show you around before I go home. So you can see like big buildings here, and then that's the London Bridge, and then that's PwC over there. Let's see, I'm gonna show you the River Thames. So this is River Thames. When you come to London, book these boat trips. Cruise. It's a cruise. And then you'll see all the things you want to see about London. You see this big ship, right? This big ship. Hii kubwa hivi, hii ndo huwa inafunguka ile London Bridge ikiopeniwa. Umeona kitu? Can you see the London bus there? That one. This is London, baby. Can you see the London bus? We are looking for a train. We are looking for train home with these beautiful views. Have like grass, so you can come here, sit down, get your matcha here, ukuje ukae hapa, enjoy the sunset. Sasa hii ndo inaitwa maisha London. Maisha ndo maisha London. Enough of London. Let me look for a bus for a train home. I hope you enjoyed the tour around London Bridge. Okay, subscribing I will appreciate. Thank you very much. 34 degrees. Crazy. It's 7 p.m. and the sun is huko. No hope to even set anytime soon. It's 9 already. I just came home. I need to make dinner. My friend will be coming, so I have to make dinner for her and me as well. So let's do this. I should be in bed around maybe latest 10:30, but let's see. So I'm not going to change my clothes. I'm gonna cook. It's 8 p.m. and it's 32 degrees. This was one of the hottest days because I stayed in the office the whole day. The office was, air conditioned and all that, so I couldn't feel that heat. I was just seeing news the way it's bad outside, and then getting outside is so hot. Like the heat is just coming so strong. You feel like you're seated closer to an oven. That's how it felt. But anyway, we went to gym. So do you want to see my Zumba outfit today? Yes. So I managed to go for Zumba and it was so good. So I want to cook with my friend as well. She came to visit me, so let's go cook. Our kamande, this kamande of ours, really good food. Inakaa hivyo, usione hivyo, chakula iko na nguvu. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday. I'll be working from home for half a day, and then I go to another event. I think the event I'll be attending today will be just transition in practice. So I'm gonna go interact with people and also learn one or two things. It's 5 minutes before I start my work. I'll be working from home before I start work, so I have my toast bread here and eggs. That's what I'm gonna have for breakfast, and then I'll start working. So we are almost there. We can't. And it also feels a bit, I can feel like there's a trees cold breeze. I guess it's because we have trees around, because yesterday was crazy. I hope today is not so bad, but we'll see how things go. So yeah, see you when I'm done. That's my toast bread and my tea, because adulting is hard. And this is my laptop. I just changed to a dress. This is the only dress I have yenye iko na adabu, the one that is respectable and has like breathing space, because it's so hot. I'm normally not that girl who gets late for meetings, so the event is starting in an hour's time, and I'm putting consideration to getting lost and train delays. So that's why I wanna leave 30 minutes earlier. So let's go. "31 degrees. Hey! Today is better, I guess. Today is better. I'm so happy because I'm 6 minutes away from where I'm supposed to go. So that feels good, and I am on time. Is it on time or in time? I am on time. And yeah, I feel so good that I didn't get lost. Every time I'm planning to go somewhere new, I'm always freaking out because I'm like, I'm gonna get lost. Anyways, but yeah, we figured it out. So the topic today is the role of businesses in just transition. So for you, if you don't know what just transition means, in terms of climate change, in terms of the changing climate and everything to do with decarbonization. So decarbonization is where companies ensure that their products or services are not emitting these dangerous chemicals or pollutants in the environment. So if these emissions are like CO2, CO2 is the most important one, and in that transition, companies come up with targets that are science-based, validated, to reduce their emissions in the environment. And during these transitions, there are some things that are supposed to be done. For example, if you're relying on fossil fuels, that means you need to stop relying on fossil fuels and shift to transition to using renewable alternatives. Now, what happens when you're shifting to renewable alternatives? If you're relying on diesel, first of all, you need to make sure that you need to know that there are people who are gonna lose jobs across the workforce. So that means maybe you need to map how that transition looks like, and in this transition you need to make sure you're not just setting targets to reduce emissions of the environment, but also including people and making it more inclusive, and that people are not left out in that transition. So today we'll be talking about that. Still, new concept, especially in business terms, but theoretical, I have like an understanding of what it is about. Of course, English sometimes big English, but if you simplify things, it's easy to go through and even to talk about stuff if you simplify them and speak in a simplified language. That's how I try, especially in the corporate setup, because there's those heavy corporate languages, and I'm still learning anyway, so I'm not being hard on myself. But I think that's a tip I would share with you, my followers. Yeah, so if you find yourself like you have imposter syndrome, or you feel like you don't know what to say in meetings, just know you can say something. You just need to make it as simple as possible. If you can explain to like a 12-year-old, just know you have something. Okay, so yeah, wish me luck. I hope I'm gonna do what I just said. Yeah, so let's do it. Insightful event. Lots to learn from different people from different companies. I feel I have headaches, so I'm looking for a train. I've drunk enough water. Just look for a train and go home to rest, because I feel like my head is, I have headache. I wanted to explore this place before I go home, but just gonna take a train and get home. So yeah, see you at home. This is British Museum. That's there. You go this way. Ukifika hapo, piga kona, go straight, and then you find the entrance to the British Museum. I'm just saying that just in case, because I know. I'm just telling you because I know you will come here one day. Na ukipotea, just remember, unakuja too straight na uko mwisho. Though he British Museum, I should come here one day. So yeah, you can enter, you go that way, straight. And also, if you want to take some videos of telephone boxes, there are lots of them in the British Museum, so you can come here and take lots of photos, those ones. Hello, what's up everybody? I hope you're doing fine. Today is Friday. We have really pushed through the week, and today is 37 degrees. Can you imagine? 37 degrees. So my plan is, now that I've finished work, I feel so productive. I feel like I really tried to catch up with my work and the priorities of the week, and also it's payday. So I have two things that I'm gonna do right now when I go out. I am going for Zumba. I'm going to body step. That is more like us lifting weights and the hard stuff. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, the fact that it's so hot. And then after that, I've also signed up for a class. It's called aquarobics. It's like exercise in water exercises underwater, and I haven't done that before. I don't know how to swim, but they say it's fine if you don't know how to swim, and I'm like, let me go and learn, because how else are you gonna learn if you don't try it? So yeah, and then after that, I still have food that I still have my meals, so I will not do breakfast or dinner, so I will eat what is there. Obviously, payday, you have to be very careful not to start overspending. So when I'm paid, is that too much information? But yeah, I try to finish everything. Hata kama ni serious, nikule maharagwe hadi ziishe, instead of buying new things. So I try to be that's sustainable. And yeah, so let's go to gym. I'll see you once I'm done. Check it in. Hey, that's the body tea, body what? Yes, let's go. I just came from gym, let me tell you, I am so happy I made a decision to go to the swimming pool. So let me tell you, I kind of feel like whenever you have a willingness to do something, things will just align and you end up doing that thing. If you don't know, you always find people will help you. That is what I experienced today. I don't know how to swim. I haven't been a swimming pool for a long time, but a gym, just someone from the gym said, "Oh, come," and I told her, "I don't know how to swim." She was like, "No, you come out. You don't have to worry. I'll show you." And she kept her word, you know. I went to the swimming pool. I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god, I feel so short for these waters." And she was like, "It's okay." So I moved. I thought for the whole gym, for the whole time in the pool, I'm gonna be holding the rail, you know, that's the stairway. And then she was like, "No, come." And then we went to the center of the pool, and then the teacher who was teaching us it's called aquarobics or something. It was just like, you know, you just take the floaters and then you just dance in the water, and it turned out to be the best experience ever. I think the message I want to pass to you guys is, when you get this, like, you know, whatever you want to do, just push yourself, show up, go to that thing, and you'll find the right people who will encourage you, will motivate you, will show you the way. Biggest lesson here: where there is a will, there is a way. I am craving egg, so I'm gonna make egg, like fried egg, and then I have lots of laundry that I need to fold. Just craving fried egg. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Hi pals, today is Saturday. I woke up a bit late, to be honest. Yesterday I organized, I folded my clothes and put them in the closet, and then I slept, and then I woke up. I was woken up by rain at around 2. I was like, "Oh, don't tell me it's raining." So in my bathroom there's that window on the roof, so the water was coming in, the rainwater was coming in. I was like, "God, if I slept the whole day, I would wake up to a flooded house." Anyway, today the weather doesn't feel that bad. I am going to my friend's place. I think you've seen him a couple of times, especially the TikTok lives. But this is how I'll be dressing. I think it's, you know, generally really good to like catch up with uni friends it's these busy days. Yeah, so let's go catch a train. I think I have 3 trains to catch, so yeah, let's go. I'm sorry, I was explaining what we were eating. We had prepared for us, but there was music in the background, so I didn't want to have a copyright. But yeah, he made us a starter, which is Italian caprese with mozzarella cheese and tomato and Italian herbs. This was really good, honestly, and I hope I make something like this, but this was 10 over 10 delicious. Mwah. And then the other one, we had the bread and lamb steak with butter and gluten cheese. And then for the finish, we had this homemade ice cream, and then we had tea. Oh my god, this was such a 10 over 10 kind of a day.